Hey, how's it going? Joe Gill back again. I'm going to be doing up and coming. I'm going to be doing a three-part series on Thailand, starting off with Bangkok. So basically, I'm going to talk about how to get your cock banged in Bangkok. Little humor there. Basically, yeah, it's going to be a three-part series. I was there in 2002 was my first time, then 2003, then 2008. So it's been about 8 years. So I'll give updates along the way, what I find are presumed updates. Anyway, anyway, they basically have three main red light districts, three different types of prostitution. The main red light districts, or girl chasing areas, are the Nana Entertainment Plaza, Soy Cowboy, and Pat Pong, which is kind of the oldest and frankly a little bit tourist trappy, and I'll explain later. Three different forms of prostitution they have is the massage parlor girl, massage parlor gal, the go-go strip club bar girl, go-go girl, or bar strip club girl, and the freelancer. Now, Nana Entertainment Plaza has a lot more going on. First of all, that's kind of where all the freelance girls hang out. They hang out where I strongly recommend you stay, is the Nana Hotel. So you got the Nana Hotel here, and then like right across the street is the Entertainment Plaza. The Entertainment Plaza is literally like a U. It goes around in a U, and it's got three stories going all the way around, and it's just all go-go bars. Then in the center, like right in the center, they have like outdoor bars. Then up, and it's on the intersection. It's actually on Soi 4, Sukhumvint Road. So it's on Sukhumvint Soi 4, and kind of up and down Soi 4, like within about 100 yards, you have other outdoor bars, and you actually have a British pub going down, if that's still there. And like I said, you got freelance girls, you got bar girls hanging out. All the girls, the bartenders and waitresses and stuff in these outdoor bars, they're all game. They're all game for your taking and stuff. So, and all that. Like I said, I recommend the Nana Hotel. It's just right there, and that's why, because you have all that immediate action, all that going on right after your footsteps. You know, the plaza, the outdoor, there's like about 5 or 6 pubs going down a little bit. So there's a bunch of legitimate massage parlor, but I'll explain that in a minute. And, you know, and of course the freelance girls. So anyway, the bar girl or strip club gal, here's the lowdown. Basically, you have to pay what is called a bar fine. Bar fine will cost you 500 bahts. That's just the privilege, just to take them away from the bar or the strip club, the go-go club or whatever that they're working at. You have to pay that to the bar, and it's 500 bahts. 500 bahts, depending on the exchange rate, will be approximately 15 bucks or so. So that's $15 just to get them away from the bar. Then price may vary. If it's from the go-go bar, it can be expensive. The going rate really should be 1,000 bahts, which again, depending on the exchange rate, should be 25 to 30 bucks. 31, 32 maybe, all depending. It's usually around, exchange rate fluctuates for the American dollar around 30 to 33 bahts a dollar, all the way up to maybe 40 bahts per dollar, which is a very good exchange rate, but I don't think it's been 40 bahts a dollar for a while. Anyway, so you pay them, and then they'll run you around 1,000 bahts, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, depending on what you negotiate. Try to bargain them down. The typical going rate really should be about 1,000 bahts. It also depends on what time you go there. If you go there January, February, March, that's usually the high season. Anywhere from April is a recommended time, or October, but anywhere from like June, July, August, it's a lower season, September. So that's that. Then you got like the freelance girls. They kind of hang out right in front of the Nana Hotel, and they kind of stagger along some of the outdoor bars and along Soi 4. that should be around 1,000 baht. They try to ask you for any more, bargain them down. And they're going to ask you if you want to go short time or long time. Long time means they'll spending the night. And believe it or not, it doesn't really cost any difference in price. You know, they'll go to your hotel for a short time, which is basically when you're done. And so that's what's cool about that. They'll just, if you kind of take your time, you can take up to an hour or 45 minutes or an hour and a half. They'll stay anywhere from a half an hour to 2 hours. That's a short time. It's just, you know, anywhere from an hour to a couple of hours. Long time is that they stay the night. They're spending the whole night. And some girls, I guess, in a sense, you know, kind of don't want to, but that's what it means. They'll say you just specify whether you want short time, long time. So, yeah. Now the other red light district, another reason why I recommend staying in the Nana. By the way, the Nana Hotel when I stayed was around $400. No, it was $41 a night, $41, $42. Prices might have gone up, but you can check the website, check it out. It's just nanahotel.com and see if there's been a change or whatever. You know, so the next one that is right by, which is right by Soi 4, down Sukhumvit Road a little bit. I'm not quite sure. It might be down by Soi 12 to Soi 15. Soi 12 or Soi 15 is called the Soi Cowboy. You kind of make a left on one of those streets, and then Soi Cowboy is all right. All that is, it's just a football field long, about 100-yard street, just walking street only. All along the side, it's just nothing but go-go bars. That's it. Same rule. Pay a 500 baht fine, take them from the hotel, negotiate a price, and then, you know, take them away. Now, here's I forgot to mention about the go-go gal. What it is when you go in one of these go-go bars, it's a group of girls that just stand on stage and they kind of just like, you know, dance around. They don't really dance. They just kind of two-step or sidestep and all that. And they're not even really nude. They wear like a bikini. And what it is, you can just go in there, hang out, check out the scene or whatever. But when you're interested in a girl, if one hasn't come up to you, they wear numbers. It's either on their hip, on their bikini, or on their chest. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. See that right there? See, it says number 30. But that's an example of a go-go bar. See, she's wearing bottoms and she's wearing a top. They don't really get naked or whatever, so. But that's kind of what they look like and stuff like that. So, anyway, so that's typically what you see. So it just all depends. Whenever you're ready, you let the bar know, hey, I want number 30, number 21 or whatever. I'd like to see her or talk to her, and then you know, you go from there. And so that's basically at Soi Cowboy or Nana Entertainment Plaza. And now the final is Pat Pong. That's kind of a tourist trap and stuff like that and everything, but what it is, it's the same thing. It's 3 different streets. You got Pat Pong 1, 2, and 3, and it's just kind of a line of different like go-go bars. And what it is, it's very aggressive. They kind of hustle you for tips. They'll hustle you for tips. They hustle you for this and for that. However, what I found that was quirky, I don't know if they did this because I only went there in 2002. That's the only time I went there was in 2002. So, quirky thing about that place is that they have these shows, like different shows like ping pong ball show, dart show, and all that. So, if that's something, now basically what that is, and I actually went and saw the dart show. Basically what it is like, for instance, the ping pong ball show, they take their bottoms off, they lay on the stage, they spread their legs, and they have ping pong balls up their snatch, and then they just... That's right. They shoot ping pong balls out their twat, basically. Now, I saw the dart show, but you know what? They have a list. They have a list outside the bar, dart show, and it's just all these objects that they either shoot out of their, or they blow out of their pussies or their vaginas. Now, I saw the dart show, so basically what it was paper thing, and then I guess they used air, so it was like pussy fart darts. So you would hear this, and then, you know, a paper dart would go flying. It's not like an actual dart with a metal tip and metal rod or whatever, and it would... But yes, but keep in mind, whether you're sitting right at the stage, or if you're hanging back and sitting at a table, there's going to be a waitress coming around, hustling, you know, with a basket. Oh, tip, you got a tip for sure, tip for pussy fart dot sure. And they're gonna hustle you. They're gonna hustle you for tips. And yeah, that's what I mean. I only went there once. I really didn't care to go back. And of course, the same rules if you want to take a girl. And here's the thing: it's not really within walking distance. I forgot to say, Soy Cowboy, like from Nana Hotel, it's like about a 20-minute walking distance. Pat Pong, it's like you got to take subway or the monorail system, and it's like on the other side of the town. It's up to you if you want to go there. If you want to, I mean, it is kind of funny. It is a trip. I only like saw the dart show, and you know, if you can handle all the panders coming up there and hustle you, because there's a lot of outdoor vending and shopping, and that's what I mean by tourist trap. They're just everybody shoving stuff in your face, trying to get you to buy, purchase, buy. Give me a pain in the ass. Now, massage parlor. 2 different types. There's the sexual one. There's supposedly the non-sexual, the legit. First of all, let me just say one thing about the legitimate. They're all over. You know how in America we basically have fast food restaurants on every street corner. These places, they have like Reflex, all these little massage parlors. Just all over, and it's around the Nana Hotel. That's another reason why I recommend Nana Hotel, because they're like on Soy 4. There's one like kind of at an angle, and you cross the street, Sukkot Road. There's another one there. I got a 2-hour massage. They're cheap. The legitimate ones are cheap. I got like a 2-hour massage for maybe like $7, like for 5 or 300 baht. 300 baht or 250 baht for 700. Since I'm on the legitimate. But seriously, depending on it, like the last trip I took, I went one around the corner on Soy 4, and the girl was in there. Depending if they're able to be discreet, it's supposed to be legit. It's just a massage only, you know, and it is. It's only like $5-7 just for the massage, and they'll give you like an hour up to 2 hours just for that much. I guarantee you, it'll be the cheapest, least expensive massage you get. However, you kind of negotiate, and she can do it because they'll give you a little yank for a couple hundred baht more, 200-300, like another $5. So you can get like a rub and tug for like $10-15. At least back then. I don't know. I haven't been there. The price has gone up. But they only do it because they can kind of get in trouble. So it's just like, it's got to be really discreet, even though it's supposed to be legit. So that's that. I recommend it, even though it doesn't have to do with anything, you know. If you want to go in there and get a massage, it's the least expensive massage I've ever gotten. Now, the other massage, and I can't really recommend any. You're just gonna have to ask around in Bangkok, because I know there's a couple, and I don't know if they're walking distance. You have to walk a little ways. It's probably like a half an hour walk from the, and I can't remember the name. But anyway, the way they work, you walk in, there's a big glass window. And there's like almost like bleachers or seats. And all the girls are sitting behind a big glass window. And they call it an aquarium or whatever. So anyway, you pick a girl from behind there. It's about 2,000 bahts, 50, 60 bucks. Non-negotiable, by the way. You kind of have to be. Then they kind of try to hustle you for a tip, and they say, look, this isn't. You just say, whatever, this is enough. She takes you back into a room. There's a bathtub, like an oversized bathtub or hot tub. There's a bed on the other side, and then a floor with a drain. Anyway, she'll have the hot tub full, sudsing bubble bath. She'll kind of maybe help you disrobe and stuff, and then you kind of get into the bubble bath, and she'll either, depending on what type of gal she is or whatever, she'll either give you a full bath, she'll bathe you, or maybe she'll just like wash your back and wash your private and, wash a couple of body parts. Then what happens next is she has this blow-up mattress, almost like an air bed or a raft. She sets it on the ground, gets it all lathered up and whatever with soap, and she gets herself and gets you. So you kind of, so at first you kind of lay on your stomach. You're completely nude, she's completely nude. And what she does is she'll lay on top of you, and she'll just like slide, go up and down, and slide like rubber breast and her crotch and her legs just all up and down, and she'll just slide back and forth on your body. Then she has you turn over. You're laying on your stomach. She does the same thing and just slides up and down your body. I mean, whatever. I mean, okay, I guess it's just supposed to go. Then you kind of, she cleans up, gets the suds or whatever, then you go over to the bed, and that's where you knock boots and finally have intercourse and fuck, in a sense. And all that. So, those are the massage parlors. Two more things I gotta mention. There's another place that was really popular. It's called Eden. I think it's around Sukhumvit Soi, like 7.5. You go down, and again, walking distance from Nana, another reason why. A lot of people were raving about, and I'm going to tell you right now about Eden. It's labeled as a massage parlor, but it's to me, it's just a brothel. Anyway, it's probably about a 15-minute walk, 10 to 15-minute walk from Nana Hotel. Make a right and go down. It's owned, or it was back in 2008, owned and run by a Frenchman. And basically the thing is, he's a little bit impatient and kind of pompous. It's going to run you about $100, around 4,000 bahts. I don't know if he's changed his MO, but this was the deal back then. He has a white line going down, and he has girls to the north or to the left of the white line, and girls to the south or to the right of the white line. So, what his policy is, what his MO is, you have to pick two chicks. You got to pick two girls, so it's it's a mandatory menage a trois. Now, what you do is you have a choice. If you pick the girls from the left, that means that they do anal. I don't know. I guess it's a big thing because it's very uncommon over there, and all that. So you can choose the girls to the other side of the right that does anal. Then the other ones are just regular. So I guess that's the big thing. I went and checked it out. There was only two girls left. I wasn't really interested in them, and I've already had a threesome, so I really didn't care. But that was Eden. But one guy I met from New York, he swore by it. It's really cool. It was really awesome experience. And I'm just like, okay. So if you want, check out Eden. Another thing I need to mention about, and I'll only bring this up once, the last, is the ladyboy, or chicks with dicks, or transvestites, or transsexuals as you call it. I'm not judgmental. Whatever floats your boat, but you're gonna run into them. From watching other videos on YouTube, I've seen that that's a possible change, that I think more of them are hanging out. And they hang out where all the freelancers, where the regular freelance girls hang out. I just want to let you know, and I'll give you a little advice on how to identify them. Well, the normal freelance gals, they dress kind of very simple and ordinary. So I'll show you a photo of a couple of freelance gals that I was with. Like say for instance her. See, she's just wearing a blouse, t-shirt, shorts. She was a manager of a bar. This is one I nailed. She's a little bit glammed up, you know, and all that. And here was one of her buddies. But see, she's just wearing a t-shirt and jeans shorts. Very simple. Well, the lady boys, they're going to be dolled up. And they're going to have major plastic surgery. So that's one way. Here's another freelance gal. See, very simple. Not too much makeup. They wear a lot of makeup too. So, and plastic surgery, and they're dressed very sexy. In a sense, sadly, they kind of look a little bit better than the regular females. So, what it is so if they come up and solicit to you, they charge about the same bucks. They'll say, okay, I go your hotel. I go your hotel. You take closer look, see if you're interested, and then if no interest, you take closer look, and no interest, I go. So that's how you know. You know, they're not really difficult to spot, and you know, whatever. If that's kind of your go, but I'm just telling you, I'm warning you. They hang out where the freelance around the go-go bars. They're going to be there too, trying to make a buck. And in Nana, I can tell you this: back in '08, they were non-existent. But now I've watched some updated videos that I think some of them are hanging around the Nana district now. Why? I don't know. I'm assuming maybe there's actually Johns or customers actually paying for them. You know, why not? You know, supply and demand. If you know, they wouldn't come around there if nobody was going for them or paying for them, right? That's my logic, but I don't know. And I can tell you this: back in '08, when I was there the last time, there was like zero. So it's up to you, but that's just what to look for. And anyway, I guess that concludes this video. So like, comment, subscribe, do whatever, and hope you enjoyed. And stay tuned. I'm going to talk about Pattaya or Pattaya next. All right. Cool. Till next time.